I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
It's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match. It might just favour the team putting the pattern first. De Kock taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Breitsker will be at the other end. Bumrah coming in.
Great drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the over. South Africa, 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Singh coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Flick down to fine leg for the single.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There could be a couple if they hustle. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 9 off it. South Africa, 19 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
In the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
He runs here. Brilliant shot there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and left. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Boomer over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Brevis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Huge edge. And that's dropped. Oh, no.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
He just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa 39 for 1.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Glanced away there. It's in the gap, and there should be a couple of runs here at least.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, making it very easy. 6 runs.
Packed on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Boomer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here. Yada, the spinner, coming into the attack. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. get it through the field. Starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations. Combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play.
Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot. At least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Shot gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? What to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Oh, superb timing. Over South Africa, 73 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Dubé, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
De Kock left alone. Through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge. Incredible. What a grab.
Stubbs just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Stubbs picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Whoa, what a shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Right out of the middle of the bat. Edged it. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found they're going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. They'll get at least one here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good return there, back from the deep.
Seemed so early. The timing was brilliant and it stayed fantastic.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball. Shot, at least 2 on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Half a chance, missed. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot, straight to gully. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
This batter is brought back foot, transfers their weight back, and pulls it away for a maximum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over. South Africa, 109 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Kinga.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
And that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice shot. Massive outside edge. Singh coming back into the attack. Oh, superb timing. Nice shot, runs possible. Chance to run two.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Bowling fielders look really confident. That's a solid shot. There'll be runs here. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scorebook. Thank you very much.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on the length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for six.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Big edge.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leap runs like that.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Going with pace now. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, great shot.
The shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Everyone's gone up. Great shot. At least one on offer. Absolutely middle that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the edge. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught.
Markram in the middle, who want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Chance to run 2.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's feel there's too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Stubbs is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pandya with a huge appeal. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. It's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will the bowler respond?
Too much room and got what it deserved. Oh, what a brilliant catch.
Miller, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. He's got their tail up.
Nicked it. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. India will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Yadav, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Shot, should be runs here.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Yadav shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nicely played. Well, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. He runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
Ryan, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. But at least one hit.
Ryan gets off the mark. Shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Massive outside edge. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's a solid shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That was just a poor over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
They attacked all areas of the ground, fours, sixes, and there was strong running as well. How will he reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible. And long as well. That's a terrific shot. Six more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Big edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away, and it'll beat the fielder at mid-wicket. It looks like they should get to it.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
Leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rail.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 243. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field into the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot, should be runs here. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India, 10 for none.
Batters are off to a fantastic start, setting the tone of what's to come.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Corrects that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Sharma has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the field with a great shot.
These are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. Cuts that off well in the infield.
But the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and he's going to get punished on this pitch. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Keeper can't take it. Not sure how to cut that off now. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. At least one here. Track was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
South Africa will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
Well, after the first innings and the first 3 overs here, it is painfully obvious that this is a darn good pitch to bat on. I reckon you'd even do well here tonight, Athers.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Shot. Massive outside edge. India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. South Africa in a whole heap of trouble.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Open the shoulder and the loft of that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be runs here. He's quick onto that in the infield.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Did they go short? Right to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Middled that one, great time. That's a boundary save for sure. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Verma coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Going with spin now.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through. Yadav, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here. Varma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. There could be a couple if they hustle. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 61 for 2. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Half a chance. Missed. Worked away. It's a nice single. Great shot. Left one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Over. India 70 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Too straight, it's just been helped on its way through. Maximum. Fine shot there.
And that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Cover drive through cover point, 1-0. whistles and that's stuck. Great grab. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Dubé looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground. He's got their tail up.
Oh, that's just too full. Dubé makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That made him fall. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shot, runs possible. They'll get at least one here. Power and precision in that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Jensen shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Edged.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple possibly.
Nice shot. Couldn't get it through the field. 7 runs added there. India are 85 for 3.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Huge edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There could be a couple if they hustle. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense. That's flying over the boundary.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Shot, should be runs here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here. Nicked it. Got it. Fine catch. And out. Keeper with a terrific dive.
Hardick, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They need to get things going after getting their eye in.
Drilled that one away.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
At least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field. South Africa need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the runway.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bosch back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Nicely played.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Edged. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Bang. Sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the ring.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Edged it. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India, 108 for 4.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries. But they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Chance to run two. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Perfectly timed. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. Over. And a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when the lead runs like that.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Bosch with a huge appeal. Biggie, oh, that is huge, all the way for a maximum, and it's gone many rows deep.
Fantastic shot off the bat, but really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch, and admire.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of the over. 9 off it. India at 124 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. There'll be runs here.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Too much room and got what it deserved. Super catch right on the boundary.
Singh, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them on their front foot. They'll get at least one hit. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. They scamper through for a single. Good running. Jeez, time that one.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't always mind getting hits to runs, but it's important to just focus on getting the next delivery right. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Jensen coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Massive outside edge. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Thick edge. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
South Africa need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Dubé, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's thrown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up the deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. Left one off.
That's is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
And that's a race to the delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. And another one. It's raining 6s now.
Disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, that ball is probably feeling very sore right now. It's been hit so hard this over. 30 runs in just 5 balls.
Duba has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not a nice delivery. That was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Maharaj back into the attack. Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. He's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length was the key here. Now push hard. Should get back to 2. Right out of the middle. End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. India 202 for 5.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rate demanding more from them if they can.
Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their way back and pulls it away for a maximum.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Markram is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Markram shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums off 4 balls.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another six. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. Never force a mistake. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the corner.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense. That's flying over the boundary.
Miller given the ball for this final over. They'll need to bowl well here to win this one. He runs here.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's gone for 6. That is a huge run. Hugo, there's plenty from these bowlers.